Ninth qualifier at the Meadows for June 10th. Number 1, Count Howie, owned by Patricia Wallum and Acadia Farms Incorporated of Ohio. Marty Wallum, the trainer and driver. Number 2, Single Shot, owned by Lisa Beinhauer of Scenery Hill, Pennsylvania. Jason Shaw, the trainer, the driver, Lisa Beinhauer. Number 3, KT Tag Amit, owned and trained by Ken Weaver of Home, Pennsylvania, the driver, Eddie McKnight. Number 4, Tag Me Macho Man, owned and trained by Kim Good of Dayton, Pennsylvania. Kim Good also drives. Number 5, Spectator K, owned by Bob Key of Leechburg, PA. Norm Parker, the trainer, the driver, Kyle Bolin. Number 6, Georgian Diablo, owned and trained by Jim Doherty of Mercer, Pennsylvania. The driver, Bill Doherty, Jr. Number 7, Super Blaze, owned by Glenda Collins and Keith Pippy of Washington and Pittsburgh, PA. Dean Collins, the trainer and driver. And number 8, Oak Ridge Boy, owned by G&B Racing of Canfield, Ohio. Patricia Wallum of Vienna, Ohio. Marty Wallum, the trainer, the driver, Al Mankey. Winner of the 9th qualifying event, number 3, KT Tag Amit, owned and trained by Ken Weaver of Home, Pennsylvania. Eddie McKnight, the driver. KT Tag Amit, 2-year-old gelding by Tagliabue, out of the superb challenge mare, KT Trouble in Dixie. Winning time was 2:02 1/5, the final quarter, 30 seconds flat. 10th qualifying race at the Meadows, number 1, Steuben Papal, owned by Glenn Wenzel, Donnell, and Dana Mock. Dana Mock, the trainer, the driver, J.W. Miller. Number 2, Don't Tell Mom, owned by Ed Mullinax of Amherst, Ohio. Bill Zent trains and drives. Number 3, Mythbuster Hanover, owned by Virginia and Kathy Schoeffel of Evans City. Roger Romesser of Alexander, New York. Steve Schoeffel trains and drives. Number 4, Hug a Dragon, owned by Burke Racing Stable LLC of Fredericktown, PA. Ron Burke, the trainer, the driver, Dave Pallone. Number 5, Serpentine, owned by Bob Key of Leechburg, PA. Rich Gillock, the trainer, the driver, Tony Hall. Number 6, Roses Wild, owned and trained by Roger Hammer of Bedford, PA. The driver, Rodney Bolin. Winner of the 10th qualifier, number 4, Hug a Dragon, owned by the Burke Racing Stable LLC of Fredericktown, Pennsylvania. Ron Burke, the trainer, the winning driver, Dave Pallone. Hug a Dragon, a 2-year-old gelding by Dragon again, out of the Noble Land Sam Mare Hip Huggers. Winning time was 2 minutes and 4/5, the last half 59-2, the final quarter 29 3/5. Qualifying race number 11 for June 10th for Trotters. Number 1, 10 Questions, owned by Dr. William Solomon of New Freedom, Pennsylvania. Winter's Circle LLC of Pittsburgh, PA. Jamie Coffey, the trainer and driver. Number 2, Auto, owned by Patricia Wallum and the Acadia Farms Incorporated of Ohio. Marty Wallum trains and drives. Number 3, Coronado Caviar, owned by Hans Bachman and Patricia Wallum. Marty Wallum trains, driver Al Mankey. Number 4, Chips A-Comin', owned by Terry Schoeffel of Evans City, Pennsylvania. Steve Schoeffel trains and drives. Number 5, Ice Machine, owned by Bob Key of Leechburg, PA, Rich Gillock, the trainer, the driver, Charles Stillings. Number 6, Tuscarora Blue Moon, owned by Jason Shaw of Washington, PA, Roy Brown, the trainer, the driver, Chris Shaw. Number 7, S.J. Better Days, owned by the Dunn Stable of Cochranton, PA, Boots Dunn, the trainer, the driver, Brian Zent. And number 8, 16 Cadabras, owned by American Winner Incorporated of Leechburg, Pennsylvania, Norm Parker, the trainer and driver. Winner of race 11, number 5, Ice Machine, owned by Bob Key of Leechburg, Pennsylvania, Rich Gillock, the winning trainer, Buddy Stillings, the winning driver. Ice Machine is a 2-year-old colt by Muscles Yankee out of the Super Pleasure mare Icy Pleasure. Winning time was 2:04 and 4/5. Final half 1 minute and 3/5. The final quarter 30 and 3/5. 12th qualifying race, the Meadows on June 10th for Pacers. Number 1, Nathaniel's Big Boy, owned by the Double Up Stable of Washington, Pennsylvania, Tammy Cummings, the trainer, the driver, Todd Cummings. Number 2, New Idea, owned by Ashley and Brady Brown of Slippery Rock, PA, and Bernard Callahan of Shakora, Ashley Brown, the trainer, the driver, Brady Brown. Number 3, Did It Again, Hanover, owned by Dan Altmeyer, Richard Kelson, Jack Pyatt, and Heather Wilder, Dan Altmeyer, the trainer, the driver, Mike Wilder. Number 4, Mr. Abundance, owned by Randy Bendis, Reed Broadway, and Mike Novosel Jr., Randy Bendis, the trainer, the driver, Dick Stillings. Number 5, Mr. Perseverance, owned by Joseph Palermo III of Ocean Ridge, Florida, Rich Gillock, the trainer, the driver, Tony Hall. Number 6, Southwind Milo, owned by Burst Racing Stable, Weaver Buscemi, JJK Stables, and William Haas Jr., Ron Burke, the trainer, the driver, Dave Pallone. Number 7, Stealth Flight, owned by Schoeffel, Ruther, and Dedozak, Steve Schoeffel, the trainer and driver. And number 8, Red Burn, owned by Lisa Beinhauer of Scenery Hill, Jason Shaw of Washington, PA, Jason Shaw, the trainer, the driver, Lisa Beinhauer. Winner of the 12th qualifying event, number 4, Mr. Abundance, owned by Randy Bendis, Reed Broadway, and Mike Novosel Jr. of Pennsylvania and Ohio. Randy Bendis, the trainer, the driver, Dick Stillings. Mr. Abundance is a 2-year-old colt by Real Desire out of the Matt Scooter mare Racin' for Angie. Winning time was 1:58 and 4, last half 58 and 3, final quarter in 29 seconds. 13th and final qualifying race, the Meadows for 2-year-olds on Thursday, June 10th. Number 1, Bravo, owned by Patricia, William, Margaret, and Brad Provost. William Provost, the trainer, the driver, Brad Provost. Number 2, Center County, owned by Michelle and John McMullen of Armagh, Pennsylvania. John McMullen Jr., the trainer, the driver, Will Yoder. Number 3, Cadence Hall, owned by Susan Doherty of Mercer, PA. Bill Doherty Jr., the trainer and driver. Number 4, Jolly Roger, owned by Robert Brown, Bernard Callahan, and Terry Brown. Ashley Brown, the trainer, the driver, Brady Brown. Number 5, Linus B. Worthy, owned by the Dunn Stable of Cochranton, PA, Boots Dunn, the trainer, the driver, Brian Zent. Number 6, Game Changer, owned by Dr. William Solomon of New Freedom, Pennsylvania, Jamie Coffey, the trainer, the driver, Eddie McKnight. Number 7, Count Dale, owned by Dale Sweet, Patricia Wallum, and Ken Hahn, Marty Wallum, the trainer and driver. And number 8, Count the Cost, owned by G&B Racing of Canfield, Ohio, and Pat Holden of Pierpoint, Ohio, Marty Wallum, the trainer, the driver, Al Mankey. Winner of the 13th qualifier, number 7, Count Dale, owned by Dale Sweet of Huron, Ohio, Patricia Woolham of Vienna, Ohio, and Kenneth Hahn of Sandusky, Ohio. Marty Woolham, the winning trainer and driver. Count Dale, 2-year-old gelding by full count out of the Coleman Lobel mare Golden Mystique. The winning time was 2:06 1/5. Additional qualifying races from today are available in another video. Visit our video page for that and more from the Meadows Standardbred Owners Association at www.themsoa.com.